I'm going to teach you a 10 out of 10 miracle with a deck of cards. This is almost self-working. There is no setup, and it's a banger. This is the type of trick, after you do it, people's going to think that you have, extraordinary skills with that pack of pasteboards, but in fact, it's so easy to do, you can just let them think that all they want. Let's get into it. Alright, so in this trick, I'm going to rate how well my volunteer can shuffle a deck of cards. Alright, they can really shuffle these as much as they want to. The sky is the limit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go through and rate how well these cards have been shuffled. Oh, wow. Wow, you know what? I think based on your shuffle, I'll give you a 9.5. I mean, that was a really, really good shuffle. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you a 10. This is a really good shuffle. I'll give you a whole 10 for that shuffle. Alright, so let's check this out. I'm going to show you a trick, and I want you to rate my trick from 1 to 10. Alright, so here we go. Just go ahead and reach in and take any card you want. Maybe they go for that one right there. It doesn't matter. And I want you to cover that card so I couldn't possibly see what it is. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is get a sense. Usually in my finger here, I can get a sense. I get a tingle of which cards might be close to your card there. So I'm going to take a few out. Ooh, maybe the 2 there. That could be one. It's always this tingle in my finger here that I get when I'm close to your card. Maybe, maybe the 5? Maybe? It could be the 5. Could be, maybe a 2. All right, so maybe the 5, the 2. Let's check it out. Which card did you get? A 10. Well, I was close on maybe this one. Before you rate that, let me try to increase your rating here. If I just go like this, maybe we can get a perfect 10. So believe it or not, this trick is actually pretty simple to do. All you have to know is a move, which is not really a hard move at all. I mean, it's almost a self-working move. It's more of a maneuver than a move, all right? And what I'm talking about here is, of course, the caps switch maneuver, and it's very easy, almost a self-working thing, all right? So the deck can really be in any order, okay, like this. Now, when the spectator shuffles, all you want to do here is get any 10 to the top or bottom of the deck, or anywhere you want to force any 10 after they shuffle. Alright, so I've taught a lot of forces on my channel before, and so you can just go back and take a look at any of those forces, and you'll be well on your way to forcing any one of these 10s. Alright, so let's say, for instance, the spectator chose the maybe the 10 of hearts in this case, okay? So if you know what I did there, then you'll know what that force is. Anyway, either case, they get a 10. A really good force to use for this trick is, of course, the handout force, which I've taught in a previous video, which I'll leave a link down below. And it's a really good force to use for this trick. I highly recommend that one. Now, what you're going to do is, I love that line of, sometimes I get a tingle in this finger here, and that's a Harry Lorraine line when he's going through cards like this. Sometimes I get a tingle in my finger, and I take that card out. Ooh, there's one right there, and that goes to Harry Lorraine. All right, so now what you do here is you go through, you don't have to do with this, but because there's no heat, because they don't know what there's 10 anyway. So what's going to happen is when you get to a 10, you're going to call out the card right above it, alright? So here we have the 10 of spades, and the card right above it is the ace of spades. So when you get to it, you spot a 10, sort of close up your hands like this, so they're almost aligned like this. So your thumb is covering both of the cards here, just like this. Alright, so now what happens is you're going to act like you just take the ace off and put it down, but what really happens is you take both cards like this, okay? So instead of taking just the ace, you're taking both cards, the ace and the 10. All right, so slightly turn up as you just do that, so it looks like you're taking that ace off, but really you're taking the 10 off. All right, so what's happening there is this. All right, so you're here, and you take both cards and just turn this hand over and deposit this top card, which is now the 10 they think is the ace, and put it down, and then repeat that for each of the other 10s. All right, so you just go through, maybe I'm not getting the tinkle. Ooh, right here, the 2, and you see what I've done there is the same position again. So all I got to do now is come up, pretend to take the 2, really take the 10 like this. Now there's one more left. I go through, Let's see. Ooh, there's a tingle right there, another 2. Maybe it is a 2. I don't know. So let's check out what you got here. So they take a look at their card. It's a 10. Oh, I was maybe close on this one. But I'll tell you what, before you give me a rating, let me try to increase that rating. And so if I do this, maybe we can get a perfect 10. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It truly does mean the world to me. And so if you learned something new and if you got value from this video, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and sub to the channel. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.